Okay, cool. All right. Go ahead. Go in. All right, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy King June here, and we on the GOAT series brought to you by U42. And I got a special guest here with me today. And we're going to talk about her endeavors. And we're also going to have a complex conversation because I got some questions for her. She's a very, very, very deep person, I would say. Would you mind introducing yourself?
Hey everybody, my name is Ty.
Okay. Ty. Where are you from, Ty?
I'm originally from Maryland, but I live in Atlanta now.
Okay. What brings you to Atlanta?
It was some family, personal things. So I came here thinking I was gonna stay for a little bit, and I wound up staying forever. So
You like it?
it's cool. I can't complain. I'm here, so I must love it a little bit, right?
Right. Yeah, I've been following you for how long on Instagram? I know it's a few years.
It's been about 4 or 5 years.
About 4 or 5 years, right? Okay, so we're gonna get right to it. If y'all haven't followed her, or if y'all don't follow her, y'all should check her lives out. Very interesting. What inspired these conversations, these topics you have? Because you talk about like relationships one week, then you'll talk about religious, spiritual stuff. Like, are these like reflections of what you actually going through?
No, sometimes it's just you see so much on social media, and of course different people, and you just kind of wonder like where it's coming from. So I'll have my own view, so I kind of want to hear the people that I know view, and I bring it to the platform and just see where people's minds are.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So like, what was, out of anything you talked about, what was the I guess the topic that you really had a lot of engagement with, as far as like on your lives?
Ooh. Honestly, it was pretty simple. It was how women and men think in relationships. That was the biggest. Like, I had like 200 views out of nowhere. People wanted to, join in, and they had to speak their mind. And I was like, ooh, I didn't know it was that deep, but okay.
So let's expound on that. Like, how do you think men and women think in relationships?
Well, I feel like it's a hamster wheel. I'm sure you probably heard me say that before. So it's always cause and effect. A guy does something, then a woman does it. Or if a woman does something, the guy will do it. I feel like we always blame one another, and we don't take accountability for ourselves. So, and that's where the following came, where it's like, no, I got something to say because it's women. And then you have some guys who will say it's guys, and you have some women who say it's women. So I could see both sides, but I just wanted to hear how other people were thinking.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you say you take accountability?
Oh, absolutely. Okay. Absolutely.
Hey, y'all,
Yes.
she said she's media trained, so she said she can't get tricked off these streets. So yeah, we're gonna see.
Let's go.
So you say you take accountability. What is accountability to you? What does that mean to you?
Knowing my part in the cause and effect. And it doesn't always mean bad. Whether I'm an enabler, whether I'm just one of those people where I'm engaging with the women like, yeah, he this, he that. You get what I'm saying? So you have to take accountability. If you want something back a certain way, you got to give that, put that out there. So.
Okay. So like, being that you are an accountable woman, what type of, like, how does that reflect on like your dating life? Are men responsive to that? Like, how is that working out for you?
Well, you got all types of guys out here, so can't control that. I've been on dates where the man is not healed and he's talking about his exes, and it's like, next. Then you have the guy who he's not talking at all. He wants to hear everything about me, which is still like, but at least he's letting me, express myself. But I do need somebody to express themselves too. So That's important. But my dating life isn't horrible. I've actually slowed down. Like, serial dating is horrible. There's a lot of energies that you're taking in. So I don't do that anymore.
All right, what's your favorite color?
I don't have one.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's like, what? I really don't, because everything looks good on me.
Y'all heard that. Everything looks good on her. So that means she's easy to please. So if you guys, if y'all want to, Valentine's Day is coming up right after Christmas, you know what I'm saying? So any color would do.
But it depends on what the object is now.
Facts.
Okay.
So would you prefer roses or tulips or sunflowers?
Ooh, definitely tulips.
Why?
Because they're pretty.
So you like tulips better than the other two?
I mean, yeah. I mean, you can get roses from the grocery store or the gas station. That is nothing.
Hey, I would say
They don't sell tulips
I'm
at
a
the gas
dude.
station.
I never received flowers before.
Okay.
But I would say, like, just by looking at them, I would say that sunflowers is a dope flower. It looks interesting.
Yeah, they're cute.
It has more personality than, I would say a rose does.
It gives me farmhouse. Yeah,
Farmhouse.
farmhouse. Yeah,
Oh, man.
that's what I think.
Okay. You have a business. I see that you're an entrepreneur outside of, your day-to-day, what you
Yes.
do. Introduce that. What do you do? Or what's your business?
It's I Tie Official LLC. I sell eyewear, men and women. That's been interesting lately because it's been a lot. It's a lot. You already know. It's a lot just being by myself. So with my day-to-day job, I got to take a break on it a little bit. Well, I took a break on it, but we're revamping.
Okay. So what inspired you to get into eyewear?
Okay, so I always wore sunglasses, glasses. I still do. And everywhere I went, it's like, where'd you get those? Where'd you get those? Where'd you get those? And I'm thinking to myself, like, I got this from the hair store, something simple.
Right.
And I didn't pay no money for them. And then I was like, wait a minute. Everybody wants what's on me, so why not be the person who sells them? And they go fast. So,
Thanks. So would you say that's like a seasonal type of business, or it's something that you can actually go year round?
Oh, year round, definitely.
Okay. All right. And outside of you being an entrepreneur, you're a songbird. You can sing.
Yes, I do.
So how's that journey?
Ooh, it's interesting. I'm one of those people where I'm not gonna sell myself, so
Right.
I'll do it for the love and the passion, but I'm not gonna do it I'm not gonna sell myself to become somebody. I am somebody already.
Facts.
Yeah.
So why haven't we gotten in the studio yet? I mean,
Because you didn't invite me to sing.
but I make beats.
Huh?
I produce.
Well, let's go. I'm like legit ready.
Okay. So how long you in town?
I'll leave tomorrow. I'll leave tomorrow.
See?
I'll be back though.
See?
I will be back in 6 days.
All right. So 6 days, we're gonna work on some music. Y'all heard it here first. All right. So back to this dating realm that you are in.
Okay.
How would you compare men now versus like 5, 10 years ago?
Okay, I feel like there are a lot more males who want to be.
Hold up. Okay, why you put emphasis on males?
Really?
Yeah.
Males, because it's males. It's like males.
They're not men?
Yeah, males.
Okay, because I said men. You said.
Okay,
oh,
I'm sorry,
male.
men. A lot more men. They want to be, kind of catered to, and not in a way of like from a feminine woman. They just kind of want to be taken care of. They want to sit home and.
You don't want to take care of men?
Huh? Okay, so listen, you can't have it both ways. That's how I look at it. Either you want to be a head of household and be the king of your castle, and but you can't have it both ways. You can't expect a woman to go out, be the breadwinner. You're at home,
But that's
sitting
not
on
a
your
man.
tail.
Though. Like men actually do that. They don't want to do nothing.
You be surprised.
Wow.
You be
Nothing at all.
surprised.
They just want to sit
I
home
know
while you
people
work.
who don't even like going out and paying for dates and, simple stuff. Like,
That's crazy.
yeah, it's more common.
How old are they? Like, what is like
The
okay,
age range?
yeah, that you will date or have dated.
Oh, I mean, anywhere from like 32 to 45.
So 32-year-olds really are content with staying at home while the woman is.
Yeah, a lot more guys want a woman who has the money and making more money than them. You'd be surprised.
I am surprised because I've thought I would think that the guys would be younger with that type of mentality. Because me, I know I can't. If I don't have no control or like know that I work for something, it's like I don't feel like that.
I've had a lot more guys asking me for my benefits or what I do.
What'd you do?
I'm a flight attendant.
Okay.
So they ask me for my benefits versus let's take a trip, it's on me. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, it's not even about me being a flight attendant. It's just what can I get from this woman versus what can I give to her? And it's like the same way that guys are saying, what is the woman bringing to the table? Well, what are you bringing to the table? Do you have a table? Right?
Do you have a table?
I do. I have several.
What's at your tables?
Me and some great food. You see me cooking.
All right, so like, what would you bring to the table if you can have it your way? What do you bring to the table?
I mean, I'm gonna bring my love and compassion, and also just my support. I have my business and my own, so it's kind of like okay, I'm gonna make a house a home, especially.
Okay.
Okay, and
Come
peace.
on.
Come on now,
Come
peace.
on. Come on.
Peace and intelligence.
We're going in the right direction.
I'm telling you what I'm bringing and what I have brought in, okay? This is not my first little rodeo. I've been married before.
You have?
Yes.
How was that?
It was good. I was young, though. I was really young.
So, like, compare, like, a regular relationship and marriage. It just seems like as soon as you sign that dotted line, it just changed. The air gets thicker or something.
What I always tell people is there really isn't a difference. The problem is people are looking for it to change versus knowing that it's not.
Right.
It's not going to change. The person that you got married to was the person that you were with for however long before. So people just think that it's some magical fairy dust is going to just come out of nowhere.
I think it's just like a state of mind or something. It's like an imaginary boundary that's crossed because it just seems like the whole energy changes once you know that, oh, yeah, I'm stuck with this person legally. That's how I felt for me.
I think with men, it's like that realization, you have to be ready. You know what I mean? Just like you should be ready when you get into a relationship, period. But for me, if you're not showing me that you're ready and can be faithful and committed from jump, we're not getting married. I don't care how many times you propose.
No matter how big the rock is?
No, you can have it. No, seriously, because that's not what it's about to me.
Right.
Like, you're going to be my partner, be my partner. But if you're not ready to be, faithful in every way. When I say faithful, that's in every way. We good.
Okay, so when you say partner, define partner.
Like, that's my best friend. That's my person I could go to at the end of the day. Whether it's good or bad, I can go to that person. We can communicate in a mature manner as adults and break it down or build it up. Either way, that's what it should be. That's my other whole, not my other half.
Okay, y'all heard that. I heard it loud and clear. I mean, it makes sense. It sounds very good. Mm-hmm. I just wish a lot of women had that mentality.
I hear that a lot.
It's all about what you can do for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not how we can grow, no longevity. I think people work more towards how it appears than what it should be or what it is.
Yeah, a lot of women want the man to be whole, but they're not these days. And the mindset to me is like crazy because we all love to get our hair done and all that. We all love that. But if I'm doing that before I even meet somebody, it's not going to change if I do. If he's willing to put a couple dollars towards it, that's fine. But I'd rather you invest in my business or something like that, like to really so we can make more money. Because the wigs ain't going to stop just because the man there. Okay.
Okay, and I got a question.
Mm-hmm.
I observed this with like celebrities and even down to the everyday woman. When they get out of relationships, why do women shave their hair bald?
Ooh, I don't know. Cause I change my hair like my drawers.
But it's like I noticed like a lot of women shave their hair after relationships. What does that signify? Is that like a new beginning? Shedding off bad energy? What does that got to do?
I'll do
What
it
does that?
today, and I ain't ending a relationship. Okay, so I really can't answer that. I don't know, but really, it's not good to just always shave your hair off. You know what I mean?
I thought hair meant like strength.
You when you grow it out, not when you
I
cut it
think
off.
that's what it meant in the Bible. It says your hair is your strength.
But when you cut it off, you losing your strength, right?
Yeah, so why do women cut their strength off?
I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, I know why I cut mine off because it's
Hey,
manageable.
it look
I can
good.
manage my strength right now.
That's what's up.
I don't want to be too strong.
Listen, I could be strong or weak. What's up? I can put it on, take it off.
Right. Okay, so like, what do you like to do in your spare time, like outside of
Ooh.
working, being a flight attendant, and
So like I had this hookah thing. I'm always finding a hookah spot. I should
I know
start recording it. Like everywhere I go, I find a
Hookah
hookah
Chronicles.
spot. That's it.
That's it. We're gonna bring that to U42.
Yes.
Hookah Chronicles.
Yes, because every city
With
I go
Ty.
to, I find a great hookah spot. I just like, first of all, I like my peace. So I do have to unwind. Being up in the air is a lot on my body and my mind. Shopping. Okay, I love a good spa day, stuff like that. But I'm pretty simple. I love going to like vineyards, peaceful. I like peace because I'm around chaos all the time. So when I'm grounded, I need that peace.
Makes sense. So, are you spiritual, religious?
I'm definitely spiritual.
Why not religious?
Honestly, because I have this thing where I just feel like it's kind of wrong to say that one is wrong, one specific. You know what I mean? And I don't feel like if you're a certain thing, you're going to go to hell. Or, you know what I mean? So it's all about that spirituality. God, I don't think it's necessarily a man or a woman.
I don't think
I
so.
believe
either.
it's an entity. So it's just like,
I just think it's an energy.
yeah.
Because you've heard like you are a split image of God.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, I believe that we all possess those characteristics. So, I think the common things that we take for granted are like the powers of God. Like I think thinking is a power, singing, creating, influencing.
That's it. 'Cause
Whatever.
It's something that you
Those
can
are-
do better than me. That's your power.
Yeah.
And they're saying it's the God in me that's real.
Yeah.
We all have it in us.
Yeah. So no shade to the religious community out there. I'm sorry, I don't mean no offense. Just giving my intake on that. But yeah, I was brought up in the Baptist church, or no, Pentecostal / Baptist, whatever. And I was taught just like everybody else, like read the Bible, go to church on Sundays, praise the Lord, hallelujah. And then when I got older, I'm like, I had so many questions. I'm like, okay, so why is this loophole? Like, okay, so if God is this, that, and the third, why is the devil always winning? I have those type of questions. You know what I'm saying? So why does the devil exist? But it's all in theory, far as like, analogy, I'll just say. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I think.
I feel the same way. Once I got older, I felt the same way. Like, this doesn't make
Why
sense,
people get sick? Like,
Well, I also had this thing, and this is no offense, but, as slaves, we weren't allowed to read. We were beaten or even killed if we were found out that we could read. How is it that they gave us a book to read? And we're supposed to believe everything in this book, So that was something that sat with me for a long time.
And we wasn't allowed to read past a certain part of the Bible either. We
Yeah.
could only read a certain part. But yeah, we ain't gonna get too
Yeah.
deep on y'all. You know what I'm saying? Just skim the surface on that. But yeah, so what do you have coming for, you know, like what are you working towards like in 2023? What are your goals?
Oh, so the shade line is definitely gonna be way bigger and better, and
I
I'll
need
have
some
help.
shades.
I got you.
I need some male
I got
shades.
you. I got some. And I do want to start that vlog. Everybody was saying, "Oh, I want to see your everyday life." So I started doing the flight attendant thing, like just different clips of the cities and everything, and people really take that in. And also, I'm not a chef, but I love to cook. So I've been recording myself doing little meals.
When you say you're not a chef, but you love to cook, what does that mean?
I'm not professionally trained
Okay,
in the
but you can
culinary
cook.
arts.
So you just be winging it.
I throw down there. I've been doing this for a while.
I mean, no pun intended. You just wing. You just be winging it.
You could kind of say that, but no, I mean, I'm getting it together. A lot of the stuff I've been doing for a long time, just I never put it out there. So I feel like I'm very talented, you know, in different ways, and I just got tired of hiding them, you know. And it's like, what law says you can't show everything that you are capable of, that you're great at? So I'm great at a lot of stuff. So y'all gonna see all the stuff that I'm good at.
Okay, so we should bring that vlog to U42. Maybe, you know, you can record it from your phone, your day to day.
Oh yeah,
We chop it up, put it together.
I don't mind.
We're going to give you a channel under the King June Network
Okay,
and blow it up big. Y'all heard it here
I'm
first.
down for it.
Okay, come up with a name.
Just Ty.
Just Ty?
That's it. JUSTAI.
Okay. So y'all heard it. That's our video contract right there. Boom.
That's it.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, when it's all said and done, how do you want to be remembered?
For my heart. You know, I got an award, NAACP Image Award for giving back to the community. I still do. The way that I got it, I didn't want to be known for doing that. It's just that pictures and stuff back then, social media back then wasn't as grand as it is now. Somebody nominated me and I won. And that was for catering to the homeless and doing hair and makeup and stuff. But I still do. I just don't record it.
That's good. I hate when people do that. They do
Yeah.
philanthropy, but they got to document, like, hey, bro, catch me give this homeless man a biscuit.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you have to do that?
Right. Well, back then it was like nobody was really. I felt like nobody was paying attention. I had like 300 followers and stuff like that, you know.
Yeah.
And it, like I said, social media wasn't as big, so I didn't even look at it like a platform. That was in 2016, and then somebody saw it and nominated me, and it was the people that I went up against who were like major actresses and actors and preachers and stuff, and I won. And that said a lot to me. So instead of me recording it, I just go for it. I don't care what it is. I'm going to help. So I want people to know that Ty's heart is pure. That's it.
Okay. Okay, so we need this website for your glasses.
Oh, so it's iTyOfficial.com.
Any sales?
Not right now. Not right now.
Christmas
We be
sale?
dapping.
I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna buy some shades today.
I
You have any
appreciate
on
that.
hand?
Yes.
With you right now?
No.
Okay.
But close enough.
I'm gonna order some tonight.
Okay.
Send me the link. I'll support, and then we'll blast it everywhere on U42 on the network and stuff like that. You got a commercial?
I don't. You want me to sing?
I shoot commercials. I'm saying.
Oh, do you? I thought you may make a commercial up. Okay, we could do it.
Okay. Just let me
I'm
know.
here for it. I'm ready.
See, it's crazy. Like, people know I do all this stuff, but they don't reach out.
You know what? That hasn't been my biggest priority this year. I've gone through a lot this year, so
I understand. I'm going through a lot too.
I understand.
It's all good.
Everybody is, but just gotta love on people. That's
Thanks.
it.
So this is my second time interviewing you.
Hmm.
Can we do a part 3?
Sure.
Okay. So when can you come back?
When I get back in town. 6 days.
6 days. All right.
That's
6 days.
it.
We're coming back, part 3. And I'm going to have some more questions for you.
I got you.
I ain't want to. This is our introduction to the new chapter, which is called the GOAT series.
Okay.
So you are deemed a GOAT now.
Hey. Okay.
So now, when we talk from here on out, we got to have, GOAT-like conversations.
You already know I'm here for it. Okay.
Big facts. So y'all, thank y'all for tuning in for this exclusive episode for the GOAT series. Make sure y'all follow Ty on Instagram. What's your Instagram handle?
It's Ty Diddy. So TA3Is.DIDDY.
All them eyes, man. Okay. And make sure you go to her website, you know, after she's done revamping and, you know, refurbishing or whatever. I appreciate you coming.
Thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here. Definitely.
It's a big upgrade from the last set, right?
Yes, it's nice. Feeling like, okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
See this time I got my leg crossed?
Facts. Oh, before we sign out, you coming to the premiere?
I am. When is it?
The 12th of November. Here.
Here. Let me check my schedule.
Oh, Lord. Here we go.
I'm sorry.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Check us out on U42 King June Network channel. And that's all we have.